Welcome back, survivors. Disturbed Z here, and we are back in Timberborn. Alright guys, so we are taking a look, seeing what we got going today. I just got through reading a handful of comments, and I'm trying to decide on what I would like to do with some of the stuff here. Y'all always leave me such great ideas and stuff. So one of the ideas was to use a tower to get the water from in here out, and I think that's a great idea. Now over here we have one water source here, and then I have another water source right there. So I think the best thing was to continue this wall, build it over right here so that the water can flow this way, flow down, flow out, and then out here. So I think that's going to be our best bet right now. And then we've got this water source here. And instead of, because originally I was going to do just like one big ring coming around this thing with all the all the exits right here. But I'm kind of thinking that if I do a tower, I could run it straight out the outside, and then just have this tiny little area blocked off versus, having a big circle and it flooding and filling. And, I think we'll get so much more land back. So I think I'm going to scrap the idea of the donut and kind of do, just a small wall. I say small. It's going to be, it's going to be a big wall, but, a small wall on one side and then just like a little tower. I'm just wondering how big of a tower and how wide does it need to be to exit before before it fills up and overflows. Like, is it going to fill up and overflow before it makes it out of the thing here? So I don't know. We'll have to see. We will see. Okay, let me see over here. Okay, so this guy is pretty much finished. So let me go ahead and run another path over here. And what I think I'm going to do is we're going to kind of come off of this to the side right here. And I'm going to put a staircase in. That way we have access over here to that. So, what do we got left? We got 3.7 days in the drought left. Yeah, if we can, I would love to prioritize that. I know, they're still trying to work on this wall over here too, and that's why I'm like, if we can, we can. Let's see, let me get rid of this cut order here. Hold on, let me see. So that one right there is the last chestnut. It was this one, right? So yes, I think that works. Okay, so we're gonna let those chestnuts regrow this time, and we're gonna let them do their thing. We're gonna let them seed out, and we'll have that back into food production now that we've got a little bit more of our wall over here built. I think that'll be a good little thing. We should have some maples here after a bit. Yeah, it might be a couple of days, but, it is what it is. How are we doing on logs? We have 0 logs, so yeah, I bet you we've kind of run just a little bit low on getting some of these done. Now what I could do over here is we could come back in with a couple of platforms. Yeah, because it really doesn't matter where I put these, does it? If we came back in with a couple platforms, I could probably put in a lumberjack over here. And that would only catch right there for right now. I don't know, that might be okay. Yeah, there's a handful of maple back here. That could be very interesting to see what happens. How we doing? Okay, so we're just right there. Alright, I was just wondering how low the water had got compared to all of the water that we're displacing right now, which we're not displacing a whole lot, but I mean, we are displacing everything in here, and here soon we're going to displace everything over here as well, so. We'll just let all that run a little bit. How are we doing down here? The beavers are still working. Okay, they're still doing their thing. Not an issue, not an issue. Here we go, a little carrot farm over here. We could add in a couple more carrots. And that's literally all we can do is a couple carrots. Okay, well, oh, one right there. All right, excellent, 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 excellent. All of that's under... No, that's not under a cut. All of that needs to be cut. There we go. That ought to work. I vaguely remember turning that off so that we could get this cleared out. Okay. And how we doing on food over here? Back up to 400 something. That's not too bad. That is not bad at all. Okay, guys. Well, it looks like it's going to take us a couple of minutes to get some stuff done. I'm going to pause it here. I'm going to let it run for a few minutes to kind of let stuff rebuild, and we'll be right back. Okay, guys. So it's been a couple days in the game. The maple trees are starting to come in, and they are getting this little area built up. So we're making a little progress here. Just had to refill over here. The water got a little bit low, and I had to move some population around. It seems like we had a handful of beavers die of old age, and I had to resupply this district and that district, which just so that I can kind of keep them a little bit more apart. We're going to call this the platform district. And then we're going to call this one over here. What shall we call this one? I guess Second Island. There we go. We'll do that. Now we got our platform district, our second island, and then of course District 1 is our main district, which we can rename this one to Main. Oops. Might help if I clicked in there, huh? Alright, there we go. We'll do that. I don't ever really name the districts. I felt like naming them this time. That way we can kind of keep them a little bit straighter whenever I go to move people around and move stuff around. I think it'll help it out a little bit. So, not doing too bad. So we've got three more blocks over here now. Before we get, I was gonna say, before we get too crazy with things, I want to make sure that all of that is greened out, because if we don't have that prioritized, see, they're already trying to go over here and work on things, and I'm like, I don't even have that priority set. Like, why are y'all over here instead of over here? But we're trying to gain back territory here. I'm going to give me some new farmland. Not much farmland, but it will be some. 100% it will be some farmland once we get to it. Yeah, I'm very interested to see what happens whenever we get this built all the way around before that floodwater gets up there. We're just one block away. We're not even one block away. We just got to build it, and then they can start working on the platform. Just got to put the pieces together. It'll be alright. That shouldn't be too hard for them to do. Piece it together and we'll see what we got. There it goes. How are we looking on path? Oh yeah, we just barely turned yellow right there. That's excellent. That is excellent. I like it. I was kind of thinking, if I continue this path right through here, if I were to build a wall on this side, could I just like bridge over this gap right here and then connect this side to this side? I might do that. To be honest with you, I just might do that. That might be kind of cool. Have a little bridge over the top of a water source. Are we out of maples again? Yeah, we got a few logs left. Yeah, get this thing built. Okay, so we don't have an available beaver for that. Do we have... We have a couple extra over here, right? We have one extra. So where's the extra 2 beavers at? Over here? Okay, yeah. Migrate 2 of these beavers over here, then. Oh, no. Not 21, just 2. Okay, now we've got a beaver over here. Go ahead, give them our cut order. We're going to let them do their beaver thing. See, I'm curious if I should... I don't know, that having it right there in that corner, oh, that makes me so nervous. I'm like, Because if we do it wrong, it's going to flood. There we go. That's what I want to do right there. And then if we lose a couple of spots of carrots on the inside, that's fine. I think losing a couple of the carrot fields on the inside will be better than compromising the water flow on the outside, because I don't want the water coming up over the top of the island. That will be a bad idea. Alright, so they are still chugging away at getting that done. How are we looking at underwater over here? How's this wall going? They're still working on it. They're still doing stuff. I wonder if they stopped because they can't reach part of it. Too far from the builders. Yeah, I bet you that's what it is. So, how about... we're going to have to build... I'm trying to see if there's any easy way to do this. There's really not. So it's orange on this way, it's green on this way, it's really green over here. Yeah, because the last thing I really want to do is have to come down and then back up, and that already kind of goes down. There's a tree here, isn't there? Yes, there is a tree there. Can I mark this tree for destruction? Is that a thing? Can I do that? Okay, let me see here. Yeah, let me do that, and then... Okay. Let's let them build that. That way they can access the top of the wall. And then once they get the top of the wall, we'll let them build both sides of it. And then once we got that, we'll back off and we'll raise it up some more. I think that should work. Come back over here, see where we're at. This guy over here, he's cleared out most of those trees already. Most of the trees have been cleared. So... yeah... Oops. I don't know if that'll really extend the range or not, but we're going to try. We're going to see what happens. Who knows? Things might work out. They might not. Can we... Let me up the priority on that. That way I might be able to get this beaver into some more work. Just need a log. There it is. And yes. All of this is now going to be undercut. Excellent. Alright. Well, that beaver has wood to cut for now. And we've got pine. We've got maple. We've got more maple. We've got pine. Yeah, so it's a nice little mixture in here. So that ought to keep them busy for a minute here. I might actually build a second platform over here. Now that I know we've got that much wood. And we still got a couple maples coming in as well. Let me go ahead and throw another one down. And I'll throw another lumberjack up here. And we got another drought coming in. So the last time the drought came in, well, we're only on day 8. Okay, so that was a short wet season. Speaking of seasons and wetness and all that, we need to flood this real quick. Alright, how are we doing? I got it fairly close. Yeah, I think we're alright. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Okay, so I don't have an extra beaver over here. Who has extra beavers for me? You have a couple extra beavers. Let's go ahead and send like 2 dudes over here. And that should give me the beavers I need. Yep, that gives me the beaver I need. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yep, and there's the flood water coming in. Yeah, see, this has just dried out. Now the question is are they going to be able to get this built before the before the flood waters take it over and fill that back up? Yeah, they're working on that. Work harder, beavers. Harder and faster. No, you just caused it to flood. They put that one block in it and it started making a flood there. No, it's flooding more. Yeah, there's not much we can do on that one. Alright, well, y'all get the basic idea of what's going to go on here. So, for the most part, we saved, a good chunk of the city so far. I mean, it's going to have to fill this back up before it can flood over here. So, we're alright for a moment. I think the bad part will be once it gets sealed up and we have to pump water out. Oh, is it back flowing? We might have... Well, I don't see any water going over the edge, but it backed off for a minute. Okay, well, we shall see. Maybe it just wanted to keep this area nice and full. That's all it was. Game's still trying to mess with me, trying to play little head games here. Oh, we need to add in some carrots over here. I just realized that. Okay, we got all that back there. Great. Looking good there as well. Did I ever... I'm trying to think. Yes, we did undo the cut order there. Alright. We just got a little bit more to go, and it's secured. Alright, let's see. Let's go check on them over here. Okay, so... Are they still working on it? Too far from construction site. Waiting on materials. Too far from construction site. Okay. Oh, seriously? I forgot to put a path right there. Oopsie. Yeah, that's a big oopsie on my part. I completely, totally forgot about needing a path down there. Yeah. I'll just go ahead and build a little roadway on it. That way I can come back and mess with it. Yep, that'll work. And there goes the beavers working. Alright, so yeah, that's all I needed to do. I just needed to connect that path. And off they go. They're going to build their little thing. And the beavers are working over here. Excellent. And yeah, they still got a little bit of water in there. Okay, good. Slowly but surely. Okay, they're getting all that. And... okay. I wonder... Oh, yeah, that's going to throw it off, isn't it? We'll bring that down and see if we can't put a lumberjack over here, and maybe he can get some of this wood. Help clear out around this island a little bit more. Alright, so we're on to the little deep part over here. Excellent. Alright, guys. Well, I think our little our little districts are starting to come together. I still think we need a little bit more when it comes to like berries and stuff, but that's okay. We'll get there. Get a couple more berries on the go, maybe. Get that food established just a little bit better. And yeah, I think as soon as we get that, and as soon as we get some of these walls and stuff built, we won't be looking bad at all. I think we'll be able to get some things done here. Oh yeah. Yeah, both of those are working out very nice. Very, very, very nice. All right, well, I think that's probably about going to be it for today, guys. I do hope everyone has enjoyed it. If you have, be sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It is an awesome way for you to show your support to me, to the channel, to the video, and to the game itself. And as always, feel free to share the video on any social media you're using. You guys would like to stop, take a moment, and thank each and every one of y'all for all of your wonderful, awesome support, all the comments, all the likes, all the subscribers, and all the videos shared. It is awesome, and I do appreciate it. And with that being said, until next time, survivors, keep on surviving.